And the Warriors making a change here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Curry, good.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Horford. Takes the three. And it's Stephen Curry with a three. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And Hart has it in the corner. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Butler. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks trailed by 6. Taken away. Porzingis with the ball. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Brunson. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
That one falls.
Timeout.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for New York. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And here's Melton. No scoring in this one. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Inside. Pass to Robinson. Back to McBride. Here's Dadier. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Payton. Warriors leading by 9. On the wing, Melton. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. That one up and powers it through.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Knicks trail by 12. Here's McBride. Missed inside. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. .24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Podziemski. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Podziemski's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Here's McBride. Basket good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Steps back. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Knicks trail by 12. Here's Alvarado, and he banks in the layup. Alvarado's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Knicks.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Down low. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 11. Curry fires from way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. He's got 29 points. And the Warriors miss again. Now, Sochan. And a dunk by Sochan.
Wow, Sochan just erupts off the floor for the dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
Pass to Santos. Left side, Butler. Shoots over Alvarado. Butler, no good. Knicks trail by 9. To the wing on the left. Here's Sochan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sochan's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the paint is Sochan's go-to area as a scorer. He feels emboldened to attack inside. Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Curry. Robinson with the block. There's the steal. And Curry has it in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 32 points in the game. And he drives in. And stolen by Butler. The 19-foot shot. And it's good for 2. Curry's got 34 points.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Back to Butler. Pass to Green. Over Alvarado. Curry's shot is off. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Dadier. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Warriors leading by 11. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Golden State moving the ball around. Back to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Bridges for three. The Warriors pull it in. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Payton drives in. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No good on the second free throw. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Outside Curry. From deep. Up again. Out to Payton. Now Curry. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. 13-point lead. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so it's New York with it. And here's Brunson outside. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shoots the three. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the three ball.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And that one, good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here's Brunson outside. Warriors leading by 17. Outside Curry. Launches a three.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 45 points. Pass to Towns. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, this is what makes Towns an all-star caliber player. He has the ability to take over games by himself.
Dunk by Towns.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Now Butler. Now Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
For three, it's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 20. From deep, Brunson. And there's the three.
Well, look, Towns is not just a scorer. He's a willing and capable playmaker as well.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Stephen Curry. And the three misses. Knicks trail by 17. Brunson fires. He puts in the J.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirmed what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Here's Curry. Buries the deep ball.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Warriors leading by 13. Now Butler shoots the three. Cleared away by Hart. Here's Towns. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Let's go.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now Butler. Now Porzingis. Bridges with the steal. Brunson. It's good. Six-second difference between shot and game. And that one is good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Anunoby. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. The fans here in Detroit ready to cheer on their Pistons in this interconference matchup. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Gobert, the screen. Back to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. And the shot goes in.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Going inside. And rebounded by McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jalen Duren. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw of the game. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. That'll be a 5-second call. Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Driving in. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Now the Timberwolves with it. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Ellis. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Back to Cunningham. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Gobert with the block. Edwards drives in. Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Harris outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Edwards. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Out to Edwards. Tries it again. Edwards with another miss. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Randall no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the three ball.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
And slam dunk by Harris.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Pistons trailed by 5. Inside, Randall grabs the board. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Randall. And he makes good on the layup.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
In the corner, it's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Harris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pistons. And then Randall slams it in.
You got to have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of guts.
On the way, Harris. Pass to Thompson. Back to Harris. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Randall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Conley with it. Duren picks him up. Out to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
To the inside. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
And Duren slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Reed. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Outside, Reed. Here's Shannon. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
To Duran. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Duran. Tries again. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Outside, Reed. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trailed by 11. And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got 11 points.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Here's Jenkins. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's DiVincenzo. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Holland. Back to Stewart. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 10. Here goes Edwards. Count that bucket. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter.
Aggressive drive by Edwards going into attack mode on that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one misses. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
We down on the low, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, freeze in your face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Oh, we down on the low, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, freeze in your face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a pipsqueak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, freezing face while your wrist locked. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm below, yeah, I got them. Quick shot, big shot, freezing face while your wrist locked. You know what they came to see, me never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a pipsqueak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak.
And he sinks the second. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pick by Reed. Down low. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. Reeves got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. From deep, Herter connects from three-point range. Herter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's McDaniels. Right side, Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Ron Holland. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Both free throws good from Reed. Here's LeVert. Nothing on the board. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's Holland. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Pass to Holland. Here's Jenkins. Back to Stewart. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Detroit, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And so Stewart nails both of them. Minnesota leading by 8. Outside for Randall. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here is Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Got a piece of it. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Timberwolves leading by 12. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. So it's the Pistons now. Inside. Back to Harris. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And that one's on target from the wing. McDaniels got the lead up to 14 out for Minnesota. And Minnesota has possession. Pass to Gobert. Back to McDaniels. No one near Randall as he lets it go. That three off the mark. Now Thompson. Defended by DiVincenzo. Harris inside the line. Money from the wing. And that's 13 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Picked by Randall. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort. And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Here's Randall. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Outside Robinson. Pistons passing it around. Duren up top. Shot clock at 6. The lead now cut to single digits. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
You have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Cunningham on the wing. To the inside. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
He got it up. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Angelo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Randall. Nice move. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 9. To the paint. Pass to Duren. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Shannon. Here's Reed. Defended by Duren. Pass to Shannon. Clock at 4. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Duren. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 6 points here for Jalen Duren.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
So both teams making some changes here. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Inside. For Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Rebounded by Randall. Timberwolves leading by 7. There's the drive. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Harris. Here's Stewart. Reed with the rebound. Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff. A fantastic dunk, and he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Edwards puts in the 3.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
McDaniels The three goes down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Julius Randle.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Harris fires. Off target from outside. Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels. A three-pointer. Good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Shoots from 14. Herter there for the rebound. Cunningham. Drives to the hoop.
And at the offensive end, Cunningham is relentless. He will wear your defense out.
He doesn't get the second one. No good from three. Thompson. Lets loose a three. Can't get it. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.